Good afternoon and welcome to the Beverly Hilton here in fabulous Beverly Hills, California, as we are set to announce a special exhibition boxing spectacular that will bring New Year's Eve fireworks a day early, of course, to U.S. fans on Monday, December 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Two combat sports powers will join forces as Rizin Fighting Federation, represented today by the legendary president Nobuyuki Sakakibara, and Fanmio with CEO Solomon Engel coming together, bringing two hard-hitting and exciting combat sports stars in a special exhibition showdown live from Greater Tokyo, Japan, and at the combat sports mecca that is the Saitama Super Arena. As this super event will see boxing superstar King Ryan Garcia take on Japanese kickboxing sensation Rukiya Anpo in a boxing exhibition match which screams the potential for excitement. This pay-per-view is available right now for purchase worldwide, excluding Japan, at fanmio.com/ppv and through the Fanmio app. And if you order on fanmio.com/ppv, each order will also give each fan this exclusive t-shirt for the event. That's fanmio.com/ppv. Without any further ado, it's time to meet the two combatants in this great event. First, on one side, a native of Himeji, Japan, who's been trained in karate from an early age, but rose to stardom in Japan, earning himself the nickname the Demolition Man. He's a kickboxing world champion who announced himself on a global stage in July when he gave boxing legend Manny Pacquiao all he could handle over 3 rounds. This is a man who claims he will show America who the real badass is come December 30th. Let's meet Rukiya Anpo. Rukiya Anpo. And his opponent come December 30th in this special exhibition showdown. A fighter known as a household name in the world of combat sports and beyond, with a professional boxing record of 24-1 with 20 knockouts. A 26-year-old from Victorville, California, who rose through the rankings with his signature blend of power and explosive speed that saw him become not only a rising star in the sport of boxing, but a true crossover social media superstar. In fact, that crossover mega event he co-headlined in 2023 against Gervonta Davis moved over 1 million pay-per-view buys. A viral lightning rod who has built a reputation in boxing as someone who goes out of their way to make the biggest and most dangerous fights available to him. Here is King Ryan Garcia. Thank you so much once more to all the combat sports media, special guests in attendance, all the fight fans watching around the globe. And how about boxing royalty, the Vargas family here today, Fernando and family, welcome. Now a few facts about this incredible event. As I mentioned, co-promoted by Rizin Fighting Federation and Fanmio, taking place just outside of Tokyo in Saitama, Japan, at the Saitama Super Arena. And it goes down Monday, December 30th, here in the U.S., 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time, adding to the already rich tradition of New Year's Eve combat sports events in Japan. In fact, the 10th anniversary, and this time delivering one of America's biggest stars to a global audience. The bout will be contested over 8 two-minute rounds at a catch weight of 153 pounds, with full boxing rules being implemented. Now, let's hear from a combat sports legend and the president of Rizin Fighting Federation, Nobuyuki Sakakibara.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sakakibara, founder and CEO of Rizin. Thank you very much for joining our press conference today. We are very excited to announce Ryan Garcia versus Rukiya Anpo to fight fans around the world. Celebrity combat sports in New Year's Eve at the Saitama Super Arena has become a tradition in Japan. And this year marks the 23rd New Year's Eve festival since the Days of Pride. As promoters, we are so excited to be able to bring together two superstars, young, who were eager to fight. I would like to take opportunity to express my gratitude to Fanmio, led by Salomon Engel, for being a great co-host. Fanmio and Rizin will work together to create an environment where we can bring the fight of the century to fans around the world. Of course, I also promise to do my best. So everyone, could you please pay attention the battle between these two bloodthirsty fighters at end of this year. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Nobuyuki. Now let's hear from the other half of this great promotion, the CEO of Fanmio and the man responsible for such blockbuster events as Mayweather Paul, Diaz Masvidal, Salomon Engel.
Thank you, everyone. So first of all, thank you, Sakakibara, for the kind words. We're very excited about this fight. Ryan and Anpo, I think it's going to be a great matchup. We're very excited about our partnership with Rizin and working together with them on some new events in the future. We do think this fight's going to be very entertaining. Ryan has incredible skills. Ampo is a pretty sizable fellow. So, I think together the fans are going to really enjoy watching it. Make sure to tune in to Fanmio.com and make sure to check it out. Thank you, guys.
まずは、榊原さんに、お褒めの言葉をいただいて、感謝したいと思います。我々としては非常にこの試合が組めて、興奮しています。ライアン対アンポ、これは素晴らしいマッチアップになると思いますし、ライジンと共に、働けることを、嬉しく思います。この試合とにかくエンターテイニングな試合になると思います。ライアンの技術、そしてアンポのこのサイズ感、この2つを合わせれば素晴らしい試合になると思いますので、皆さんぜひこの試合に注目してください。
Thank you, Shingo. Shingo Kashiwagi, who will be handling translating today, International Fighter Relations. Now let's hear from one of the trainers, representing Team Anpo, Takayuki Nakao.
前です。上がって大丈夫です。
こんにちは。アンポルキアのチーフトレーナーの中尾です。まずこの試合を組むにあたりご尽力いただいたライジン榊原 CEO、 ファンミオエンゲルソロモン CEO および関係者の皆様に心から感謝いたします。試合に関しては相手が誰であっても決まった相手に勝たせることが僕の仕事なんで、いつも通り全力を尽くしてルキアを最高の状態に仕上げて当日を迎えたいと思います。
Hello, everybody. I'm the chief trainer of Anpo Rukiya. First of all, I'd like to appreciate Rizin Sakakibara and Fanmio Solomon Engel for this opportunity and putting this fight together. My job, as always, is to make sure my fighter is prepared, fully prepared to beat his opponent, and it doesn't matter who it is. So I will do my best to make sure that Rukiya prepares well and is prepared, ready to win in this fight.
Thank you so much. Now let's hear from Team Garcia. First, he's the father of Ryan, Henry Garcia.
Thank you. Just like to thank God for this opportunity. This is something that's going to be special. I've never been out there in Japan, but I tell you, they told me really good things about it. But my son, I know, his skills are going to take him to this another level, and we're going to be totally prepared for this fight, God willing, and things are going to be really interesting out there. And I hope his opponent, Ampo, is ready, because I know we will. Thank you.
まずはこの機会を、神様に感謝したいと思いますし、これを組むにあたって、主力を尽くしていただいた皆様に感謝したいと思います。私の息子の、技術があれば、この競技、このエンタメを、次のレベルに一段階高いところに持っていけることを確信しています。我々は必ず準備していきますので、非常に興味深い試合になると思います。アンポ選手にも、素晴らしい、しっかりと体調を作って、いい準備をして試合を迎えたいと思っています。ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Henry, and also wanted to recognize pro boxer himself, the younger brother of Ryan Garcia in attendance, Sean Garcia, today. Now let's hear from the coach of Ryan Garcia, a distinguished trainer, one of boxing's best, Derek James.
See that? Yeah, so I'm just happy to be here, and my focus, is just like his trainer said, is to make sure that Ryan comes in the best he possibly can come in at and go out and get the job done. That's my focus. That's what it's all about. That's what we're here to do. Thank you.
本日お招きいただきありがとうございます。先ほど、父親も言ったように、この試合に対する私のフォーカス、集中しているところですね。ライアンが、最善の準備をして、素晴らしい体調で試合を向けることになりますので、それが自分の仕事です。自分の仕事を最善に、こなしたいと思っています。ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much, Derek. Now it's time to hear the opening statements from the two fighters in this special exhibition event December 30th. They call him the Demolition Man. Rukiya Anpo.
Hello, American. My name is Rukiya Anpo. 日本の皆さんもおはようございます。今回この試合にあたってライアン・ガルシアに、直接俺の言葉で伝わるようにメッセージカードを書いてきたんで、ここで読み上げさせていただきたいと思います。
Hi, everybody from Japan. Today, I have a comment for Ryan. So I've written everything down so I can talk directly in my words. So please listen.
We all know Ryan Garcia's issues. Missing weight, alcohol and incomplete, lack of professionalism, no sportsmanship, no respect. Yet he dares to call himself king. On fight day, I'll show him the true code of Bushido. We fight for honor and legacy, it not ego. I bring the real Japanese samurai spirit and show him exactly where he belongs. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Sounds like he's mad.
ライアン・ガルシア選手の、問題は、お酒を飲んでプロフェッショナリズムに欠けるような、問題を抱えている選手だと思います。スポーツマンシップもなくリスペクトもない、それなのにもかかわらず自分のことをキングと呼びます。来たる、試合の日、私はしっかりと日本の武士道を彼に叩き込みたいと思います。この試合は名誉のための試合であってエゴのための試合ではありません。日本の真の武士道を、彼に突きつけて、彼が、に見せつけてやりたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you, Rukiya, for that opening statement. His opponent, of course, King Ryan Garcia. Welcome him up to the podium.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming. I want to thank God for this opportunity. I went to Japan I think about 3 months ago, sometime like that, to watch this man. Well, actually I came to watch Manny Pacquiao. I don't even know who this guy is. But I'm just happy that, you know, I'm working with Rizin, Fanmio for this amazing event. I know it's going to be big. I know in Japan they had like 40 or 60,000 people in that arena, so I'm excited. For his words, like I said, fuck you, how about that? Nah, but I don't even know this guy. Like I said, I just know that he was trying to knock out Manny Pacquiao. It pissed me off. So I'm looking to teach this man a lesson and teach him how to box. He knows how to kick. He's a kickboxer. He's a little big, as you can see. You know, he's excited right now. You know, it's his first big event, or you know, this dude's excited. But I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to settle him down, knock him out, and then just enjoy my flight back home. New Year's gonna be a good time. So yeah, we're gonna be putting a whooping on this boy.
まずはこの機会をくれてありがとうございます。神にも感謝いたします。3ヶ月ほど前に日本に行って、彼がパッキャオと試合するのを見てきたんですけれども、未だに彼が誰なのか私知りません。そして興味もありません。ただ、今回の機会、ライジンとファンミオと一緒に、仕事ができることに対してすごくモチベーションを感じていますし、日本では素晴らしいイベントを作りますので、本当にたくさんの大勢の人の前で、試合をすることを楽しみにしています。彼の先ほどのメッセージに対しての返答は、fuck you になりますね。自分は未だに、彼のこと知らないし、パッキャオのことを KO しに行くっていう、姿勢が気に入らないです。パッキャオのような選手を、倒そうとしている姿勢が対して、自分は、全くもって尊敬はできないので、とにかく彼はキックボクサーだけれども、ボクシングを教えてやります。そして彼は初めての大舞台ということで、小躍りしてちょっとモチベーションが高いみたいなんですけれども、自分にとっては普通のイベントになれますので、普通にやって、KO して、自分は楽しみながら帰国したいと思ってますので、皆さん注目してください。とにかく、この小僧に、しっかりと教えてやりたいと思います。
お前なんか年下じゃん。
You're younger, you're a little kid.
まず大舞台戦ったことないって、俺は5万人の前でも戦ったことあるし、
I fought in front of 50,000
お前のこと誰か知らんって言ってたけど、まずお前が1年間出場停止処分食らってるから今こうして日本で試合できるんやろ。まずお前感謝からっす
You said you don't even know me, but you
I'm not
can't even
sure
fight in the
about
States.
the
You can't even fight in the States because of me, because of the
Okay.
opportunity. You're
Shut
getting
the
this fight
fuck
in
up.
Japan. You better be grateful to me. I'm giving you the opportunity.
Let's begin the Q&A with the members up on the dais. Ryan Garcia, I'll start with you. This went from shaking hands to personal really quickly. How do you respond to the energy being brought forth by your opponent?
You know, it's waking me up. I just kind of looked into this like, you know, it's going to be a little exhibition. I'm going to enjoy the ride, enjoying the festivities in Japan. You know, it's New Year's. But now it's kind of waking the dragon up. I kind of just, you know, it's kind of making me a little excited to put a whooping on this dude. You know, I'm looking to knock him out now. And before it was just, you know, I thought it was going to be a relaxing family event. It's not anymore. You know, he's out here cussing. So if he thinks I need him, he's crazy. Again, I don't need him, but I'm just happy to bid a, you know, big event.
本当に今これに関してはすごくリラックスした感じで来てるんですけども、今ちょっとコメントを受けてだんだん目が覚めてきたって感じですね。本当はもうフレンドリーな感じでやるつもりだったんですけども、これでいろいろと汚い言葉とかも使ってるし、仲良くつもりはもう全くないし、
俺も鼻がないからノーフレンドリー。
彼を KO するもう準備はできてますんで、もうこれはもうフレンドリーなものではなくて真剣勝負だっていう気持ちになってきました。
Rukiya,
どうですか？
you're a former kickboxing world champion, but the boxing world really got to know you in July over those 3 rounds in the exhibition with the legend Manny Pacquiao. What do you think you proved to the boxing world with that performance?
安保選手はもともとキックボクシングはすごいスターなんですけれども、ボクシング界にその名を轟かしたのは3ヶ月前、マニー・パッキャオ選手と試合をしたことだと思います。それでボクシングファンはあなたの名前を知ることになりました。試合で安保選手はボクシングファンに何を証明したと思いますか？
試合でボクシングファンに証明する動向の前に、こいつは今俺のことを誰か知らんって言ってますけど、俺はこの試合にかける思いは、もちろんボクシングでも俺はライアン・ガルシアといい勝負ができる、むしろ勝てるとさえ思っているんで、それを結果で証明してアンポルキアって名前を世界に轟かせます。そのための一戦にします。お前覚悟しとけ。
Before answering your question, you know, he tells me that he doesn't know who I am. He has no idea who I am, but he will find out on fight day because I'm putting everything on this fight and I will do everything to win, and I know I can win. I'm confident that I can beat this guy. I'm ready to show my name, Rukiya Anpo, to the global audience.
Well, Ryan, maybe that question is better for you. What did you learn about Anpo as a fighter in that matchup with Manny Pacquiao in which you were ringside for?
I think he was a, you know, young fighter trying to make a statement against a legend. You know, obviously he was firing off shots, trying to knock him out. But it kind of inspired me. You know, it kind of inspired me watching that. Obviously, Manny Pacquiao is one of the people I looked up to as a fighter. Kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So, you know, now I'm here as a young fighter. You got to fight somebody with speed, power in his prime. So we'll see what he does. I seen him getting beat up by Sean Strickland in a sparring match. I don't know if he's talked about that, but he was getting beat up. So I think I'm going to do him worse than that. You should ask him about that. Why was he getting hands laid on by an MMA fighter? Wasn't even a boxer. So now he got even a bigger problem in front of him come December. So, you know, we're going to see.
パッキャオ選手の試合を生で見た感想を聞かれたんですけれども、安保選手を見て、パッキャオの試合を見たんですけれども、とにかく試合で安保選手は若くて自分の名前を売るのに必死だったなっていう感じがします。で、その気持ちが先行して、自分のリスペクトする大先輩のレジェンドに対して、KO する気で戦ったのが非常にムカつきました。なので、今回はパッキャオよりも若くてスピードのある選手と対戦するので、全くもってアンダーパフォーマンスは話にならないと思います。そして MMA ファイターであるショーン・ストリックランドにボコボコにされている動画を自分から上げてるっていうこともなんかすごくダサいなと思いますし、あれについてなんで触れないんでしょうかと。なので MMA ファイターにボコボコにされているようだったら、自分もじゃあ話にならない。 全くもって問題にならないと思いますので、そこに期待してもらいたいなと思います。
じゃあまずはお前がヘビー級のやつと試合をしてみろよ。お前ヘビー級の人間と試合したことないやろ。
If you're talking shit about the weight, about
そもそもお前
you've never fought anybody bigger
階
than
級決められ
heavyweight.
た階級定められてるんで、それをオーバーしてお前試合勝ってこんなことしてアルコール飲んで、それがかっこい
And
い。
you have the audacity to miss
その
weight,
声がどんなかっ
drink
こいい。
beer and wait, and I feel that's very disrespectful. I don't understand why
そ
you're
れでお前
saying
自分の
when
こと
you're
キン
cutting
グって
weight
言ってるでしょ。
you can't miss weight. You can't
動画
miss
キング
weight.
なの？フェイクやん。フェイクキング、you know?
You're the fake king.
Okay, well, like I said, all I gotta say is you're gonna have to prepare for a real fight come December, because, like I said, I beat up a pound-for-pound champion. Again, you're not at that level. You got beat up by MMA fighter. We know that, Sean Strickland, right? Don't look at me. You know you're gonna get a whooping. You're not good. And we'll see. I mean, you're not good, but I'm going to whoop you and knock you out in front of the world. You're just big. That's it. You got big-ass shoes on. I'm going to knock you out. You got a stupid chain on. I'm going to knock you out, bro. This, you may think this is Hollywood, but there's nothing fake about this. You're going to get knocked out, and you're going to see who the king is.
これは本当の試合だし、本当の試合のために俺は準備する必要はない。パンフォーファンドのチャンピオンを俺はぶっ倒してるし、そもそもお前は MMA ファイターにボコボコにされてると。で、そんなので自分に勝とうなんて、思い上がりも甚だしい。あなたに、お前が持ってるのはただ、身長がでかいだけ、そして底上げのブーツを履いてダサい格好をしている、ただの変なやつなんで、本当の試合をしたいんだったら、俺が見せてやると。
かかってこいよ。
Bring it on.
Let's hear from Derek James, the trainer of Ryan Garcia. It's a unique matchup. It's a special exhibition. A lot of potential for action. You've got 3 boxing rounds of tape to look at from what Anpo was able to do against Pacquiao. How serious of a threat is this against Ryan, December 30th?
Well, I always say that it's not so much about how you view him, but how they view you. Right? So if he views Ryan as a great threat, which obviously he does, he's going to come out and he's going to fight. So you have to be prepared about how he sees you, not necessarily how you see him. So you have to rise to the occasion also, because I think he's going to come in and, do his best to win the fight. I mean, I think he's going to train like he's training for a real fight. Everything is real. And so we have to be able to match everything he's doing and train just as hard and be just as focused, because I know for a fact that he's coming in, to do his thing.
安保選手のボクシングの試合は3ラウンドしか調べるものがないんですけれども、トレーナーとしては、試合で相手に合わせるのではなくて、自分ができる最大限のことを準備するのが我々の仕事なので、相手に対してどういうふうに見るのかではなくて、相手が自分をどういうふうに見るのかっていう部分に集中するべきだと思います。本当にこれエキシビションですけれども、本当の試合として取り組みますし、真剣勝負として準備させて試合をさせることに集中してますので、本気でかかりたいと思います。
Now on the other side, the coach of Rukiya Anpo, Takayuki Nakao. How will your team prepare for the hand speed, the explosiveness of Ryan Garcia?
中尾さんに質問です。ライアン・ガルシアのハンドスピード、そして爆発力に対して、チームとしてどのような対策をするのでしょうか。
まあ、全ては言えないですけど、完璧に準備しています。ただスピードに関してはちょっとね、リング上で対峙してみないとわからない部分もあるんで、そこはもちろんポジショニングとか、しっかり対応してやっていきます。
Well, we can't give up everything that we have planned, but we will say that we have everything perfectly prepared for this fight. And as for his speed, we won't know until we actually fight him and find out, but we can take care of that with positioning and angles.
Ryan, back to you. He's going to have a size advantage. This will be at a catch weight of 153 pounds. We've largely seen you of late at the 140-pound division. Between that and the 2-minute rounds, will that be an advantage or a disadvantage for you in the ring, the way these rules are set up against Anpo?
I mean, there got to be disadvantage, right? We got to give him something that can give him hope. He's going to be the bigger man in that ring come December. I haven't fought 2-minute rounds since the amateur days, so this is something new. I'm gonna have to adjust, have to come up with a different type of game plan. But ultimately, my skills are gonna, we're gonna put me over the edge. We're gonna see his best effort. So I'm excited. I know this guy's gonna come to fight. He seems very motivated. So like Derek said, it's all about how the guy trains for you. So obviously he's gonna train like this is a world title fight. So I can't take this lightly.
ライアン選手に対して、今回のこのルール設定だったり体重はどのように、影響するのかという質問に対して、そうですね、これは本当に日本でもやるし、安保選手に少しでも希望を、与えないといけないということで、今回は 69.4 キロ553ポンドで試合をやるということ、そしてあとは2分、彼が一生懸命やれるであろうという希望を与えるためにこういったルールに、なってます。自分にとって2分っていうのはアマチュア以来やったことのないルールで、新しい戦い方が必要になってくると思うんですけれども、当然世界タイトルと同じような準備で本気で準備して本気で試合にしに行くので、素晴らしいものになるんじゃないかなと思います。で、明らかに安保選手は非常にモチベーションが高くて、やる気満々ですので、自分もそれに応えるような準備をしたいと思います。
Rukiya Anpo, when you're fighting Ryan Garcia, the speed we mentioned is a big part of it. So is that dangerous left hook. But when you look at his game, do you see any weaknesses that you can exploit come December 30th?
安保選手に質問です。ライアン選手のスピードは先ほど話しましたけれども、彼の左フックに対してどういう対策をしているのか、そして彼の弱点というものは見られるでしょうか。
左フックのスピードに関しては確かに、世界トップレベルのスピードパワー持っていると思います。そこに対しては警戒してるし、俺もその左フックに合わせた攻撃も用意してます。で、次の質問でしたっけ。
弱点ですね。
弱点、ここで言える範囲内の話で言えば、若さゆえの荒さ、勢いがすごいいいけど、やっぱそれが後半になってきたら、そういう部分でチャンスになってくるんじゃないかなって俺は思ってるんで、そのチャンスをつきたいと思ってます。
So as far as his left hook, yeah, the speed and power, I give it to him. He's got world-class left hook. But I'm definitely aware of it. I'll be cautious of it, and I will be ready for that left hook. So that's all I can say for now, but I will be ready. As far as his weaknesses, I think due to his age, he's unpolished. He gets sloppy at times, and I think as the round drags by, I'll be able to capitalize on that.
Ryan, do you have any response to that?
I think Anpo in English means bozo, so he's a bozo.
英語で安保はアホタレという意味だと思いますんで、そういう意味ですね。英語で言うと安保はアホだっていう意味だと思います。
Ryan, when the press release came out announcing this event, December 30th, your opponent Anpo, he didn't mix words. Quote, I'm going to beat the shit out of an arrogant, cocky Ryan and show America who the real bad boy is.
Yeah. I don't know what to comment back. I guess, we'll see, right? If he wants to be a bad boy, then be a bad boy. Yeah.
安保選手がこの自信過剰な、ライアンに対して、アメリカの自信過剰なやつをぶっ飛ばしてやるという意気込みで来てるんですけど、それに対してどう思いますかということに対して、よくわからない発言ですけども、自分がバッドボーイならそれでいいんじゃないかと、ただ試合で見せます。
俺が英語でアホならば、お前は日本語でインチキ小僧よ、ライアン・ガルシア。インチキ小僧。
If I'm a bozo in English, Ryan Garcia is
Baby
a
Garcia,
fake idiot.
Baby.
In Japanese.
Oh shit, that's dope. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
日本語がそういう意味なの知らなかったです。ありがとうございます。
Rukiya, there seems to be an opinion from Ryan that maybe you were disrespectful in the way that you fought Pacquiao and went for the knockout against the legend. How do you respond specifically to that statement?
ライアン側からはそのレジェンドのパッキャオに対して本当に KO を狙いに行った姿勢がすごくディスリスペクト、尊敬がなかったんじゃないかという、意見があるんですけれども、それに対して安保選手どう思われますか。
自分のチーフトレーナーである中尾先生と試合が決まった以上、エキシビジョンであろうがプロのエンターテインメントとして試合でしっかり決着をつけに行くエキサイティングな試合をする、それがプロの試合だと仕事だと思ってるんで、逆にむしろ倒しきれなかったことが悔しいと思ってるぐらいとさえ思ってるぐらい、俺は試合に本気で挑んでました。でもそれ以上に今回の試合に関してはこいつを必ずぶっ飛ばすつもりでいるんで、 さらに仕上げた強い姿でリングに上がります。
So, when a fight is confirmed, exhibition or not, when a fight's confirmed, as a professional, you have to put in all your efforts to make sure you put on a fun, entertaining fight for the fans and for everybody. So that was my professionalism speaking. And I actually regret that I couldn't finish him because that's my attitude towards any confirmed fight. And that's how we train with my trainer, with Mr. Nakao. So even this fight, more over the motivation I had on knocking Pacquiao out, I will knock this guy out and I will finish him as a professional.
Question for Nobuyuki Sakakibara. You've built a reputation for New Year's Eve shows, full days, combat sports showcases in your great country of Japan. How much are you adding to that reputation, taking somebody with the star power that Ryan Garcia has?
榊原 CEO に質問です。榊原さんは、日本の大晦日に、本当に伝統となるような、イベントを定着させることができました。で、今回も大きなイベントになると思うんですけれども、今回のこの試合を追加することによって、その伝統にどれくらいの、付加価値というか、どれくらいのものが追加されると思われますか。
ライジンにとっては10回目の大晦日、2015年以来10回目の大晦日になるんですけど、多分今回が世界中から注目されるという意味では一番この10回目が最も注目される大会になると思います。これまでメイウェザーも出てますし、フロイドも大晦日に出たことがあるんですけど、その時以上に世界の注目度は増すと思いますし、世界中でその日世界の人たちが格闘技を見るならライジンを見る、ライアンとアンポの試合を見るっていうようなそんな日になればいいなと思ってます。
So this will be our 10th year. It's just speaking for Rizin. This will be a 10th event at the end of the year for Rizin, and I believe that by adding this card, this will be the most watched Rizin event in all 10 years because of this star power. So obviously, we've had Floyd fight at the end of the year for our event, but I think it's going to be bigger than that. People are going to tune in a lot more for that. And, I think maybe we would like to implement a tradition where for the worldwide audience to watch Rizin at the end of the year. So I'm very excited for this.
Ryan, this is the Super Bowl of combat sports in Japan, New Year's Eve every year. A venue in the Saitama Super Arena which has hosted legends among legends, maybe the Madison Square Garden of that side of the world. How much has that hit you, that this is a special exhibition with a lot of potential for fireworks, but that you're really putting your footprint in some historical points and bringing your star to a new part of the world?
Yeah, it's an honor to fight in Japan, honestly. Teaming up with Rizin and having such a big event is a big honor for me, and I'm excited. I've never done that in my boxing career, so this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm just thankful for Rizin, Fanmio, and everybody involved in this. And I'm excited to be back in the ring and for such a big event. So, yeah, I got to thank God and blessed for this opportunity.
第2質問です。本当にこれは日本において格闘技界のスーパーボールみたいな感じ、日本のアメリカのマディソンスクエアガーデンに並ぶような大会になると思うんですけども、それについてどう思いますかと。日本で、戦えること、ライジンで戦えること、このような大きな舞台で戦えることは、非常に光栄なことだし、名誉なことだと思っています。ボクシングでも、のキャリアを通しても日本で、そして、こういったイベントで、試合をすることがないので、本当に、一生涯に一度の機会かというふうに思ってますので、この機会を作ってくれたライジンとファンミオに感謝したいと思いますし、とても自分ではモチベーション上がってます。
Rukiya Anpo, you've got an opportunity to show so many fans what you're made of, who you are, the real bad boy. How big of an opportunity is this for you to get the chance to share the ring with Ryan Garcia?
アンポ選手に質問です。本当にこの試合で、アンポルキア選手がどんな選手なのか、ライアン・ガルシアという名前と対戦することで自分に、注目がたくさん集まると思うんですけれども、この機会をどのように捉えていますか。
もちろんこの試合によるチャンスのでかさは自分が一番理解してるし、でただ試合が決まったことだけで俺は満足してないし、必ずいい試合をする、なおかつ倒す、 姿勢を見せる、そして必ず KO で倒す、ノックアウトする、そういう姿を見せて、俺は結果で世界に羽ばたきたいと思ってるんで、ただ試合を盛り上げて、ただ試合を会見で盛り上げて、試合で見せないみたいな、そんなことはしないんで、とにかくファイトを楽しみにしてください。
So I know how big this opportunity is for me. I know what are at stakes, but I'm not satisfied with just the fight being confirmed. And I want to show everything in the fight, and I'm not going to be satisfied until I finish him, and I will show that I can. So I really want to take my name and exposure to the next level with results. And not just this press conference, but with my fight and fight results, I want everybody to know my name.
Solomon Engel, you've worked with some of the biggest names in recent years in combat sports. We hear the drive in Anpo to join his name to that. But for this event, to be able to team with Rizin Fighting Federation, to be able to have Ryan Garcia in the marquee, what does this mean for you and the future of these collaborations?
It means a lot. Rizin's like the UFC of Japan. They're a very successful organization out there. They've been doing this for a long time. It's an entirely different market that we're currently not in. So I think collaborating with them is definitely very synergistic, allows us to take advantage of both markets and really expand on the opportunities of these events.
ソロモンさんに質問です。今回今までにいろんな、ビッグネームと仕事をしてきたわけなんですけども、今回ライジンと提携することによってどのような将来を見るのかっていう質問に対して、本当にライジンとこのように一緒に仕事ができることは非常に光栄だと思いますし、ライジンは本当に日本における UFC のような本当に大きな団体ですので、そして、彼らは日本でずっとそのマーケットでずっと、やり続けてきている、そして日本というマーケットは全く我々の知っているマーケットとは違うので、今回このように2つの組織が一緒に共にやることによってお互いの知っているマーケットを互いに開拓できるんじゃないかなというふうに思ってますので、非常にモチベーションを持って、やってます。
We heard some explosive opening statements from both fighters. Now it's time for the closing ones. Rukiya, December 30th, when Rizin and Fanmio pay-per-view team together and you face Ryan Garcia. Why will you be the one getting your hand raised against this exciting boxing superstar?
安保選手に締めの言葉をいただきたいんですけれども、年末、ライアン・ガルシアとこのビッグファイト、スーパーファイトをやるにおいて、あなたが最後に勝者でいるという根拠は何でしょうか。
アンポルキアだからです。日本の侍スピリットを見せて、必ずこのメッキでかぶせられたキングを退治するんで、日本の皆さん、そしてアメリカの皆さん、必ずエキサイトする試合するんで、応援よろしくお願いします。
The reason why my hand's going to be raised after the fight is because I am Rukiya Anpo. That's why. And I will show my true samurai spirit in Japan, and I will expose this fake king. So everybody, please cheer for me. Thank you.
Ryan Garcia, the final word goes to the king. We've been long awaited your return to the fight game. What should we expect December 30th over 8 2-minute rounds when you and Rukiya Anpo touch gloves?
Well, I want to thank Rizin, Fanmio, Golden Boy, you, the whole team, everybody here. Before I say my closing statements, thank you guys for everything. Yeah, man, you're going to get what you get with me. You know, exciting fight. You're going to see a finish. And I'm just going to end Anpo. Anpo's going to be done. And we're not going to talk about him no more. That's it. Simple as that. I'm going to knock out Anpo and we're going to move on to the next and have a great time in Japan. New Year's, that's going to be great. I'm going to have some good ramen. I'm going to say hi to all the amazing Japanese fans. That's like the sports capital of the world. They love, you know, combat sports. So I'm going to give them a great show. And we're going to show, you know, what we're made of. You know, we're different. So that's it.
同じような質問をライアン選手にですね、まずですね、ライジン、ファンミオ、ゴールデンボーイ、そしてここにいるすべての皆様、見ているすべての皆様に対してお礼を言いたいと思います。そしてまずライアン・ガルシアのイベントを見る、試合を見ると必ずライアン・ガルシアが提供する試合内容が見られるということを約束します。それはすなわち素晴らしいエキサイティングな試合、そして確実なフィニッシュ、それが見られることを約束します。そして安保はここで終わりです。 もうこの試合が終わったら誰も安保について喋ることはないでしょう。自分がここに勝って自分が次に進むだけ。そして、大晦日日本で素晴らしい、遊んでたくさん楽しい思いをして美味しいラーメンを食べて、ファンに挨拶をして日本のファンは素晴らしい、ので本当にとにかく日本を満喫して、帰りたいと思いますので、そういったものは、そういったものをライアン・ガルシアから期待できると思います。
All right, we're going to face off the fighters one final time, but a reminder, the pay-per-view is available for purchase right now, worldwide, excluding Japan, at fanmio.com/ppv. Each purchase gets this exclusive t-shirt, and through the Fanmio app, you can order it there as well. Rukiya Anpo, Ryan Garcia, if we can face off for the final time. Monday, December 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time, as Rizin Fighting Federation and Fanmio come together.
間に入ってなると。
Thank you to everybody for joining us. Monday, December 30th, Saitama, Japan, the Super Arena. Garcia versus Anpo. Fanmio.com/ppv. Order today or on the Fanmio app. Thank you for joining us.